Released in 2000 for the Nintendo 64, we have the third installment of the Cruis'n series, Cruis'n Exotica. Let's pop it in the old 4 and check it out. Alright, one of the nice features of this game is that it has 8 save slots for saving characters.
You go, girl!
And right there, that should tell you that if I'm pointing that out as a good feature, this game doesn't have a whole lot going for it. So let me cut right to the chase, if you will. This game is basically, I shouldn't say basically, it is an arcade racer. Flat out, that's all it is. An arcade-style racing game. No fancy frills, no in-depth storyline, no je ne sais quoi goodness. It's just straight up an arcade racer. And it starts out pretty fun. I'll give it that. When you start playing this game for the first time, it has a certain amount of fun factor that keeps it interesting. And that rapidly wears off, and you realize you're just playing basically a pretty shitty arcade racer with very funky physics. I'll tell you what, they get an A for effort with creativity of tracks and courses here, because there is some really unique environments to put racetracks in, like oh, I don't know, Mars, for example. It's pretty interesting.
Mars.
So while I let you watch the gameplay footage of me racing on Mars, I'll talk about some of the finer details of the game. This game has a 4-player simultaneous gameplay if you choose to play with some friends, and that's a good thing, you know. At least you could share the misery with others. That is Cruis'n Exotica. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh, but it's a fun game for about 10 minutes. After that, it grows old very quickly. Now, this game advertises 3 different modes of gameplay, but that's a little bit deceiving because one of those modes is essentially a practice mode. So, discounting the practice mode, there is a Cruising Challenge mode, which is what you're watching now, and it's basically your standard time trial race. The other mode is Cruis'n Exotica mode, which is the arcade version of the game. Now, there are several different selectable cars to choose from that have slightly different statistics, but when you get down and actually play the different cars, you don't feel essentially any difference between any of them. So basically, pick a car that you like, because the statistics for the car really don't matter in this game. Now, there are bonus tracks and cars to unlock, which is, you know, gives you a slight benefit to playing this game for more than 10 minutes. If you want to suffer through it for a little while, you can eventually unlock some pretty interesting vehicles. You see, that right there is my major complaint with this game. That if you ram into a car or car rams into you, instead of being a bad thing and slowing you up, it actually catapults you forward. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me. And you know what seems even more wrong to me? Racing underwater with cars. After playing this a while, I just stopped caring and decided to skirt the boundaries of the track where those invisible walls are, just to see what would happen. And you know what? It doesn't affect the race that much. So there you have it, Cruis'n Exotica for the Nintendo 64. Not a great game, fun for about 10 minutes. I'm Dommy from Classic Games Revisited. Until next time.